welcome back to the Earth's Cloud 2275 stream. Hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good. Just ready to continue on with a bit more Baldur's Gate 3. Dana's dead. So I've kind of done all that. And that's the forge. Doesn't seem to be anything else there on that side of things. Done all that. Done the lava. Got the locket. Really, it's just a choice of heading that way. Heading that way, across the mountain pass. Or seeing what's through here. Large, it's featherful, stinking cloud.
That's it then. I can't jump any further.
Whew. It's been possessed by a spirit. The spirit wishes to be returned to its granddaughter. She lives in the open hand temple in Worm's Crossing. Okay. Rescue him. To reach the night song, we'll have to go overland. Okay. Okay. I guess we're not going back this way. Worth a look-see, and we can't go across the bridge to the Shah Temple. I suppose let's head up and see what goes on. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure you tie it up loose ends before advancing. I don't know which way to go. We're pretty tied up for loose ends, aren't we? Alright, we'll have one more full rest. And then I'll decide on a direction to go. The only way I make decisions by rolling a dice.
Need something?
Nope. No one has anything to say. Nothing pressing. Okay. Boozy lunch, people. Boozy lunch. Hungover. High spirits, though. Okay. 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so Asterion over Karlax.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer... In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Alright. Now, an even number, we go up the lift. An odd number, we turn around and head for the mountain pass. Even number, we're going up the lift. Okay. Sell all this junk, though. Before it weighs us down for too long. I might take a holiday.
It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits shadow hard. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
We'll be clearing out soon. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Sorry for my loud dying sounds, guys. Just looks nice. Damn it. Me falling for looks again. Yeah, I could do it with a scroll of Hill Giant Strength. Why not? Buy some holy water too. Alright. Let's go for the random junk I'm going to sell. Two bones. Two bloodstones. 5 agitate. Usable adamantine slag. Keepsake gem. Malachite. Onyx. The hammer most definitely. This knife. That was supposed to go to camp. You got any healing potions for us, love? I'll take the greater. And we'll take your lesser too. Fine, you got me on 3 of them. Yeah, sure, let's balance that up for you.
some next time.
There you go. 2 itty-bitty crossbows.
Might as well go myself. "70 years of terror. For what?" That old idiot. Look at that. I suppose that's your do. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
What do we want? We want to sell this, yes. That was it, I think.
We'll be clearing out. You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Did I give it to her without properly selling it? No, I didn't accept the trade, did I? I may have just given it away for 3. It looks like that's exactly what I did. Oh no, there it is. Anything else here I feel like I really need to sell, I want to sell? Anything that I'm just kind of missing? Yeah, potion of sleep I don't need.
Might as well go myself.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
70 years of terror. For what?
Right. Anyway, we said we're taking the lift up from the shadow place. Black, red, furnace dye. Where is this thing? There we go. I wanted something a little more red and metal.
We've had some rest. Maybe we can still go back to the others.
Everything's tied up. We even got more animal speaking. Yes, we're good. The plot thickens. Trophy earned. Leave Act 1 for somewhere altogether darker. Okay. Plaque.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
What a day.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Let's crack it open.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Hello, Merlin.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
May I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but settle on your knowledge of the individual I seek.
I do know Cahill, yes, he's at our camp at the moment.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It would be my
And
pleasure.
I would confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
Gale,
My
just
thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
yes, Gale. Where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
So you were sent by an actual divine, you were sent here as an actual divine messenger.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to, some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale? Alone? How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
We'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. Win-win.
I may be slow to anger, but I will not have you sully this moment of most sorrowful import with ill-considered levity.
It's all right, Elminster. If ever gallows humor were appropriate, this is its grim, smiling hour.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistraril Italion thras annas distra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mistra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Leave.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
That was Alminster Orma, the most famous wizard in all the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
I don't think it was. Turns out Gale's got an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mistra asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
I've got some infernal metal. What do you think we should do with it?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon!
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Alright. Who else? Yeah, Asterion. Oh, actually, where's my, where are those guys?
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbrin. It means a great deal to me. Indeed. Thank you for agreeing.
Okay, so you might be a camp shop. I got a bed to lie in. I got another bed to lie in. But I'm good with the, you know, way my hair is turning out and things like that, and my face. there's a lot here, isn't there?
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the Shadow Curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What should I look for exactly?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Still feeling at home here with us? The surrounding are less bubonic. I understand.
It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
I'm glad, but let's keep focused at the
Prudent.
same time.
But I hope we don't have to contend with the perils of the curse for long. There is more to living than just survival. Much more.
Stop hitting on me.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
You didn't seem much of a friend, showing up and demanding that you kill yourself.
It's not a demand he wanted to make of me. As Mistress Chosen, he had no choice but to deliver her message. However much it pained him to do so. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
So wait, you're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
So that's it? You're on a suicide mission now?
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. Essentially, yes. I'm living on borrowed time, in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be.
That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
You're not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. We may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Speaking of that, it's sage green. Got lots of other dyes, and it is a no. Oh, it must be in there. No. No. That's the one. Alright, is that in the camp? I thought that was with Gale. Where's my box? Okay. Whew. That looks god awful. God damn, mistakes have been made, mistakes have been made. Back out, back out. Good Good luck, Gale. You're kind of naked now. You need to wear this. Shouldn't touch that. Sorry, buddy. You look disgusting. To the shadow-cursed lands.
Do you feel it? The chill on your skin, in your lungs. This darkness is diseased. I know the dark of world space, but I've never known a dark like this.
It's the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through.
Something's wrong. I feel weak.
The shadow curse is powerful threat that lurks to devour as the darkness surrounds yourself in light to avoid its lethal effects. Where are we? Dancing lights.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
What to do?
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
So what does all this mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Dead Druid's Journal. A handwritten journal abandoned for some 50 years. It details the Druid's attempts to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entry grows shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and a fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halson's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. Shall make camp soon and press on in the morning, though in truth such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night, the campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally keep in order to keep burning. Terrible sounds came from my ears beyond the firelight. The rest was not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker, but I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanas and must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things, one grazed me, only my torch saved me. Deep darkness, flames are instantly doused. The wounds sting, flesh is turning black with corruption, the shadows are growing stronger, they are spreading, I need to return to the light. The wood will not burn, I can barely see the page, I am surrounded.
Research on the nature of the Shadow Curse. Good to know.
What's that?
Gold, arcane cultivation, drought, poison, resistance. Alright, where are we? It's the arcane cultivation spell where our brain's at. Give that to Shadowheart.
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
Unsent letter. I am goddamn genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots beg me to run back and grab their stuff. But the ring is my ticket to the city. The old man was desperate. You should have heard the sob story. Ellie Mae was his wife. Love of his life, blah blah. He used to camp by her grave. Kind of weird if you ask me anyway. She's buried with his family ring. It's deeper into the darkness. I'll grab it and be on my way. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because with the two of us in the city, we'll wring every last copper out of the place. Love you, Dandelion, and see you soon.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
I'm a sorcerer, so kindly lower your weapons, or who knows what my magic might do.
So you can fry us alive? I don't think so. Come into the light! Hands high!
Jonas! Look out!
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice! Come back to the light!
Who's there? Snake? Is that...
Jonas? Jonas.
Move. I'll take care of
Don't
this.
let it get hold of you! Harpers! Now!
Yep. Let's get resistance to all of that. Double resistances against fire. Weak against radiant damage. Alright. Oh, they're all shades, aren't they?
Still some blood. Well, so much for peace.
Where's my weapon gone? There we go.
Now is not the time.
Jonas. Make every strike count!
Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, I totally forgot about that thing. Okay. You know what? Fine, good sir. Really?
Don't linger.
No choice but to keep going. These boots have seen everything. Blood comes easy these days.
What are we looking for?
beast. It's too much to bear.
I forgot I have electronic boots on.
I will not know failure. Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came. This girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees. You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
That should more than suffice.
You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, to gaze out from atop it, she hopes. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter. The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Don't touch me. Can't give up now.
Sorry, what happened to my light source? Just take a torch. Alright. Well, looks like I'm sorting it.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it? The corpse has nothing to say.
Well, I tried. Okay. I don't know where best to go. Right now, I'm just going to save game and end the stream. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.